few days ago, I was very fortunate that Maestro Mela Kaveri Balaji sir wrote me with some variations on a corvée that I had posted. And I had actually been thinking about a corvée that he posted that was very interesting. It was a little bit irregular in that it only resolves after 3 times of reciting the whole composition. In the original version that Maestro Mela Kaveri Balaji sir posted, it's in Adi Talam, so it's an 8-quarter cycle. Now I was thinking about this and I came up with an idea that follows the same logic, but it's in 9/8 and it resolves after each cycle. So you could think about it as 3 separate compositions or as one composition with 3 parts that evolve. So this isn't so much a beginner video, this is more complex. I made a scheme of things, so for the rhythmically inclined, I'll go through the structure and I hope you find it interesting. Okay, so the first theme of the composition is this right here. Now this is for 8 beats, so micro beats. I'm going to refer to them as 8th notes for this video just for the sake of writing things down. So 8 micro beats expressed this way. So ta, ta, taka, 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 taka. Okay, so that's 3 plus 5 and the last 5 are doubled, but it's still an 8-beat theme. Then continues with din, ta, tung, which is going to be, so a quarter note for two microbeats, 2 8 notes, 2, 2 plus 3. Now the first part basically evolves with repeating this 8, but in doubling this part, doubling the 2. So the second time I repeat this theme, it's going to be din ta tung. So that's going to repeat, and for the third time, it's going to repeat 3 times. So the first part of the theme works on basically doubling this section and increasing the length. Okay, so the second part is this. We have 5 8 notes, ta din gin na tum, and a gap of 5, ta, which is just going to be a rest. And we have a sentence like this. So 5 plus 5 on, 5 off, 5 on, 5 off, and 5. Then 5 on, 4 off. You see where you decrease. 5 on, 4 off, so and so on until 3. And this is going to bring us right to the 1 we finished the cycle. Now, to make the second version, what I did is change this into 7 by taking away this gap. So we're going to take this away, goodbye, and we're going to have 1 2 taka 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 7. Okay, and then the whole thing is going to be the same. This is going to be the same, but with a prefix of 7 instead of 8. Okay, for the second part, what's going to happen is this 5 is going to become a 6. So here, this is going to become 6, and the gap instead of 5 is going to go down to 4. So it's going to look like this: 6 4 6 4 6, 6 3 6 3 6, 6 2 6 2 6, exactly like up here, just with 6s, and this is going to be 1 down. So instead of 5 4 3, it's going to be 4 3 2. Okay, so what does that give me? When I change these numbers, because I have to give back, right? I took 1 microbeat from here, and I'm missing 3 microbeats from the beginning, from the very beginning, and I have to give them back. Okay. Sorry. So what's going to happen is basically, you'll see that these are equivalent except for the last part of the phrase. So 5 on, 5 off is 10, right? 5 plus 5 is 10. 6 on, 4 off is also 10. So I have 10, 10, and only the last part is different, right? Because I don't have the extra part to make it a 10. So this stays 5, and so this total is going to be 10, 10 is going to be 25, 25, and the total of this is going to be 26. And since it repeats 3 times, I give back the 3 that I owe, and I come back home each time. For the third variation, this is also going to change, and this is going to be, I'm going to change this into 6. So I'm going to take away 1 8th note, and 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5 doubled, and this is now going to be a 6, and the same thing is going to repeat because I'm going to, this is now has changed to 6, and it's going to go from 6 to 7, and this is going to go down from 5 to 3, and then down until I'm going to have a final gap of 1, 7 1 7 1 7, and that's how I'm going to end, always giving back these 3 microbeats.
たできたとんたたできたとんたたできたとたできたとんたたできたとんたたできたとたできたとどんたできたとどんたできたとらたけるだけだれけるとんでんたどんがらたけるだけだれけるとんでんたでんたどんらたけるだけだれけるとんでんたでんたたどんがたでけたとんたたでけたとんたたでけたとたでけたとどんたでけたとどんがたでけたとたでけたとどんたでけたとどんたでけたとらけるだけだれけるとんでんたどんがたけるだけだれけるとんでんたたどんがらけるだけだれけるとんでんたたでんたどんがだでけたとどんたでけたとどんらでけたとたでけたとどんたでけたとどんたでけたとんたでけたとんたでけたとんたでけたとんた